Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I recently made a short on how I manifested my life, and I want to share with you guys everything that I did so that you can do the same. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys how I opened myself up to this life that I live now. And I'm Australian. I now live in Thailand, and I live with my partner. Before, I was kind of like dipping my toes into like a life by desire, a life by design. But I was working a job that I hated. I would do my self-care practices early in the morning. I would go to a sunrise and I would do my breath work and train at the gym, and so my energy was always really vibrant when I would come to work. But by the time I would leave, I would literally leave crying, or there was a time where I did have a panic attack. Like, it was just, I was doing a job that I hated and I couldn't push through anymore. So it was kind of like moments where I just had enough and I'm like, I quit. I'm moving overseas. I met someone that I love. I just trusted my intuition. There was a lot of people that didn't really believe in the choices that I was making, but I just knew in my heart that they were right for me. They might not have been right for others. Other people might not have been able to understand it. I just want you to remember that the life that you're wanting to live, not many people are going to understand it. Basically, just people who are on a healing journey or on a conscious path. You can call them spiritual, or you can call them into personal development. I feel like you need the balance, because you need the grounding with the spirituality as well, with the magic, so they kind of work really well together. The first step I feel that I took was taking accountability for my actions and not playing the victim card anymore. So my healing journey started about maybe 4 years ago now, just before COVID, and I was in a really bad, dark place. I was suicidal, I was addicted to cocaine, and I was also an alcoholic, and I smoked cigarettes. And I think there was more days in a week where I was fucked up, basically. It was really sad that I had allowed my life to get to where it did, and to that point in life. But I also can see how much of a blessing it was, because I can feel it in my heart when I say that. It taught me so much about myself, and I just gained so much wisdom from that rock bottom, and I'll be forever grateful. And I reached out for support. I started to open myself up to possibility. I started to share on my social medias, just share what I was doing and just sharing authentically. Other people were able to connect with me. If I was reading a certain book, they would message me about the book, and I would open up and say I'm going through some stuff, some changes, and they would give me advice. And that's kind of how it started for me. And then it ended up getting to a point where I got a coach, and then a couple coaches. So for me, this part was super important, because with these coaches, I was held through giving up old identities, old patterns, limiting beliefs that were holding me back fears that were holding me back. The best part about having coaches is they can see parts of you that you might not be able to see, but your blind spots, and you gain a lot of knowledge from them that you can keep in your everyday life, as well as tools that now I know, and I can just do them when I'm needing something like that. I know exactly what to do, what I need. So this then allowed me to deeply love myself again and to understand my needs and my wants and who I am. What are my values? I feel like a big thing in everyone's life, and I don't think many people realize it, but like, you don't know yourself. Like, before my healing journey, I had no idea. I'd never looked into myself and what did I want? What did Bonnie want? What did Bonnie need? What did Bonnie like? I struggled with people pleasing for all my life. That started and stemmed from childhood wounds, and it was something that I really struggled with. I honestly would just do what everyone else was doing and would just say yes to everything, and I just didn't know who I was. So the exciting part about all of that is I got to create, and I got to dive in and see what it was that I needed and what I wanted and what I loved, what I didn't love. And for me, that is where the self-love started to come back. I started to really deeply love myself, and I really was connecting to my inner child and my playful side, and that part of me is very beautiful, and for so long it was suppressed. So it's really nice to be open enough and feel safe enough inside myself that I can just be myself and be this playful Bonnie that I am. So I opened my heart up again. I wasn't scared of it anymore, because through all the pain and the suffering on my journey, I am so grateful for, because that stuff taught me not to be just completely gullible in life. You can't have your heart completely open and like not question things sometimes. So there's like this balance that you need, this like dance. I open my heart again. I open my heart to the divine intelligence that like flows through my body, and I just started to trust in my path. And here's a saying that I like: as you walk the path will appear. And that really resonates with me, because I feel like that has been my life. And yeah, as long as you're open up to all possibilities, all this exciting things can come to you. Someone might offer you something. These little things happen, and you just can say yes to the opportunity and be taken into this whole new world and find out so much about yourself. So I feel like that's really important, to have your heart open to the endless possibilities that this journey can bring. So I started to take risks and do things that weren't completely normal for most people, and things like fly to another country to meet someone that I didn't know. Turns out it's now my partner, and I'm in love with him and we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together. But yeah, things like that. I just started to take complete risks on my journey, because in my deepest root of me, I know that if it's good or if it's bad, it's good for me either way. Because through my life experience, I realized that anything that you could so-call bad was what actually taught me so much about myself. It's made me stronger, wiser, a lot of knowledge. So I feel like the bad stuff is super important. So that's why I feel like it's very important to just take the risks. Whatever it's gonna be, it's perfect for you on your journey. So letting go of thinking of that. So letting go of the perspective that bad is bad and I don't want to feel it, because we have to feel it in our life and we have to experience it to grow, to change, to evolve. So full disclosure, with everything that I just said, with my healing journey, I want you to be aware that I'm not perfect and I still have to use these tools that I've been taught and coach myself through triggers that I might have or through patterns that I might do. So you're never fully healed. You are just going to be constantly on that healing journey, and things do get easier. You get less reactive. You're more calm in like stressful situations. You know the tools, how to calm the nervous system. So yeah, life will still happen, and stick to all of these things that I've taught you and your life will just evolve. And I want to hear all about it, so let me know. Write in the comments, connect with me, I want to know. I really hope that you liked this video and it was really fun to make, and I'm really grateful that you're here and that you like my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.